everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with a Wrestling Rampage. The three amigos are back in this bitch.
That's right, guys. We are back with this edition of 5 Questions with WRS. When we answer your guys' questions, you guys send in questions like crazy as usual.
That's right.
Trying to keep up, guys. Keep sending in your questions. And, guys, the easiest way to send in your questions...
The easiest way to get your fucking questions answered is right in the comments below, okay?
That's right.
Don't be a schmuck and fucking send it to my goddamn Instagram. I ain't answering shit.
That is true. We do get people that send us on our Instagram questions and stuff, and I don't want to be rude, but most of the time I don't write those down. And so make sure you guys do it on just because
do it in
for
the
this
comments
reason.
section below.
For this reason, though,
It's a lot easier.
It's uniform.
Yeah, it's a lot easier.
It's a lot easier to track than going on like
Yeah.
Facebook and doing it, or going on Twitter, or going on Instagram or whatever, guys. The easiest way to do it is in the comment section.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you right now, you can't do anything on Facebook because everybody's talking about the Orange Man.
The evil orange man in the White House.
Well, you better not say that too much. These Trump supporters will
fuck them.
These Trump supporters.
So I'm ready for these 5 questions.
Are you ready there, Stunt Double?
Yeah.
Are you ready, Bloody Knuckles?
Yep.
Let's go ahead and get started. The first question is asked by Jason.
Alright. Let's say Jason Sensation, is it?
No, I hope not. All it says is Jason.
It ain't Jason Voorhees, is it?
I don't know the guy's last name. All I know is it's Jason.
All right.
And probably because he doesn't want his real name to be.
Alright, Jason, what fucking question you got here?
Revealed. So let's go ahead. Do you think Bam Bigelow should have been a champion, or at least had a feud with The Undertaker?
Well, he had a feud with The Undertaker a little bit at house shows.
Those were house shows.
Well, yeah, but
Nobody saw 11 people there.
can't help that. That ain't my fault.
Well, WWE cameras did do a lot of house show filming and stuff. So,
But, well, they did have a match on Coliseum Video. I can't remember what Coliseum Video it was.
the porn company.
Yeah.
The porn.
Yeah.
That's what they did. Coliseum Video was a porn company.
company.
But I thought Bam Bigelow could have been a top guy. Or
Um,
maybe get some shots.
I didn't care for the babyface Bam Bigelow.
No, the babyface Bam Bigelow in 94, 95. Yeah, it's
The baby face. It wasn't Bam Bam.
Yeah.
Not in my opinion.
I liked Bam Bigelow as a heel.
Yeah.
I didn't like him as a babyface.
Because he played a better heel.
He did.
Better heel.
It didn't fit him as a babyface.
And then, of course, it didn't really do him any favors when he was fucking had the feud with Doink.
No,
That right there was just,
That didn't
He's beating up a clown, huh?
I felt sorry for Bam Bam and Luna.
That's true, yeah.
WrestleMania 10, what do they get? They get Doink and Dink.
Yeah, that was like...
If that was me, I'd say don't put me on the card.
Don't put me on the card, then fuck WrestleMania.
I'd have been like this right here. I've been
Hey,
like...
put the 10-man tag on and put us out.
Put the 10-man
Remember
tag.
they extended the 10-man tag.
Yeah.
I ain't showing up.
If I was Bam Bam, hey, take us out, put the 10-man tag in. Why? Because I don't want to work. I don't want to work with Doink and Dink.
Doink and Dink.
Leave Earthquake and add a bomb on it.
Dinky and Doink. Dinky and Donkey.
Leave Earthquake and Anima.
Yeah, leave them on there.
Oh, good. If you guys want us to do a review of WrestleMania 10, let us know.
If you want us to do a review of WrestleMania 10, let us know.
But Bam Bam, he did get a lot of chances as far as, especially after WrestleMania 11.
Yeah.
Against Lawrence Taylor.
And a great match, by the way.
Great match, especially
Bam Bam made Lawrence Taylor look like $1 million.
Yep. Never, I don't watch football, and I don't really care about football, but seeing Bam Bam put over, Lawrence Taylor was just kind of, I'm sorry, I'd rather see Bam Bam go.
Well, so would I. And it was pretty sad Bam Bam lost to a fucking middle rope forearm.
Yeah.
And Morris Taylor sucks.
No.
You don't like LT?
Fuck the Giants.
I'm sorry, if you're a Giants fan, I don't have nothing really against it. But here's the thing about me, and I've thought this right here all my life. When all these like this motherfuckers, I've thought about this right here years. I never thought it would ever happen about non-wrestlers becoming Hall of Famers and shit like that. I don't like that garbage. I hate it. Stick to your own fucking shit if you're in something like football, basketball. Go to the Hall of Fame that way.
Do you mind celebrities being in wrestling as far as like doing an appearance?
I don't think they should be.
Like just showing up and maybe doing an interview
maybe,
or something.
but not getting inside
but
the
not
ring.
But not getting inside the ring.
Because here's my thing, and I'm saying if I was a wrestler, I'm not. But if, and they paired me with somebody like this right here, I'd say if you want your motherfucker to get hurt, bring it on. Other than that, right there, you better cancel me out of this motherfucking show.
What was the fucking Roddy Piper fucking thing when they asked him if he can kick Cindy Lauper without hurting her? He goes, well, I can kick her without hurting her, or I can put her teeth down her throat. Which one do you want? But yeah, I always thought Bam Bam could have been a top guy.
Yeah.
It's sad enough, most of the time in his WWF run, he was a mid-carder. At best.
At best, yeah.
And that was pretty sad. His WCW run was.
That's not even. I wouldn't even.
His WCW run was worse than his WWF run. Come on, he was hardcore champion. Remember, in the later in 2000, 2001, he was basically just losing to everybody.
He lost to the Wall.
Yeah, he lost to the fucking Wall. Hell, he even lost to Sean Stasiak, for God's sake.
The Mecca Manhunt?
Yes!
I don't even remember this.
Yeah, it was the dying days. That's why you don't remember.
The dying days.
He fucking lost to Sean Stasiak, for God's sake.
And everybody, when he first started out, coming to the WWF at that time, he was so agile. I mean, nobody really seen a big man that could go on that top rope and do that flip like he did. Mm-hmm. And, when I first seen, I was amazed at a big man like that. Yeah, get up that high.
The two best big men that could do shit like that is Bam Bam Bigelow and Vader.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And I thought, this guy.
And remember, they were a tag team in Japan.
They do something. Yeah, they were. And they were great. Because in Japan, Japan's a lot different here. I mean, they believe in who them wrestlers really are.
Yeah.
And that right there, in a nutshell, is what's wrong with right now today.
Now we do know that he did hold some gold in ECW.
Yep.
Yes.
But short stint in ECW.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was ECW World Heavyweight Champion, ECW Television Champion, and ECW Tag Team Champion.
He held them all.
He held them all for a short stint.
Still in record books.
Yeah.
Yeah, still in the record books.
Still in the record books, though. He made that happen.
Let's go ahead and go with the next question asked by Ryan Hadley.
Ryan Hadley.
Thoughts on the team of Shane Douglas and Johnny Ace, the Dynamic Dudes?
The Dynamic Dudes. I wonder if Darby Allin brought it under their wing.
Probably so.
He probably was like, when he was fucking in his diapers. I want to be like Johnny Ace and Shane Douglas, wear skateboards. But I want to look like fucking, I want to have face paint.
Half face paint.
Yeah, half face paint. And come out to the Tony Hawk thing. I'm the Superman.
You making fun of me now?
I'm making fun of Darby Allin.
Because I've been playing this quite a bit, by the way.
Well, no, I'm making fun of fucking Darby Allin, for God's sake.
But
I'm gonna be honest, the Dynamic Dudes sucked.
I agree.
They were the shits. They're up there. This is the days of the old pizza man. Old fucking Pizza Hut man here. Fucking Jim Herd.
You heard.
He somebody didn't even like Johnny Ace and Shane Douglas.
No, he didn't.
But
that's the reason why they feuded with the Midnight Express.
yeah, because he didn't like either one of those teams.
Because he didn't like neither one of them. Yeah.
The Midnight Express were the best tag team they had in '89.
Yep, sure was.
I agree.
Fucking they were fucking, and Jim Hurt wanted to push fucking the Freebirds? Come on, Jimmy Garvin and Michael Hayes? Give me a break. They were the shittiest Freebirds. I'll be honest, I didn't like the Freebirds in '89. I thought they were shit.
I thought they were okay, but I didn't think they were
sorry
top guys.
if it was Terry Bam Bam Gordy showed up a little bit, but he was in Japan a lot.
That was his.
And so they needed
bread and butter,
full-time Freebirds, and it was fucking Jimmy Garvin and Michael Hayes. But this was the shitty version of Freebirds.
Well, at that right your time, Michael Hayes was floundering anyway. I mean, he look at this right here. He had one hell of a great stint, you know, in WCW, and you know, and it was just like, damn, you know, back in the Tour days. That's about the only time, you know, that they really got over, and that right there was with the Von Erichs anyway.
Yeah.
But he had a good run and everything like that, and you know, it happens. And by that right there time, he was getting older and older, and he was. I don't even know why him and Garvin even tag team together. It was just weird to me.
And the thing about the Dynamic Dudes, the Midnight Express, you know, I remember fucking the story was fucking Stan Lane, Johnny Ace stole one of Stan Lane's girls and fucking shit like this. And I remember Jim Cornette was their consultant.
Yeah.
And fucking then they had a match at fucking, I think it was a Clash. And fucking Jim Cornette turned on them and the crowd loved it.
Yeah.
They didn't make no fucking money with these guys.
Yeah.
None. This was a lower card program and they made no money against Dynamic Dudes. The only reason they put those two together, Dynamic Dudes and Midnight Express, because Jim Hurt didn't like either one of those teams.
He goes, oh, trash work with trash, in his opinion.
And fucking Pizza Man's opinion.
Yeah, fuck them. Let them work together.
Oh, but if it's goddamn New Zealand militia, or fucking
Jack Victory, baby.
Yeah, or any of them guys, oh man.
I can never understand that either because the Midnight Express was the most
They were the best fucking tag
team I've ever seen.
They're up there. They were the best tag team in '89 up there with the Steiner Brothers and the Road Warriors.
Yeah.
And see, the Dynamic Dudes didn't get anything because, let's just be honest, nobody cared about them.
No, they basically got beat by every goddamn team. Hell, they even lost to fucking Kevin Nash and his partner.
And, you know, Johnny Ace, never been a fan of, didn't care.
Yeah.
Shane Douglas, he's a decent worker.
Decent worker. That's the only thing he was a decent worker.
He was the one doing all the work, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So when you put a shitty person with an alright worker, it doesn't make for a good tag team.
No, it don't. And the Dynamic Dudes were the shits.
Yeah.
And just the gimmick was just
horrible.
The gimmick was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
There, Johnny Ace couldn't even ride a skateboard.
Johnny Ace couldn't even get on the skateboard. He just carried it.
Yeah.
But
Shane, at least he could try.
Yeah.
Who in the hell, though? They wasn't my favorite tag team, but I always admired the Midnight Express. Who in the hell could have a bad match with the Midnight Express? Nobody could. But they did.
No, Dynamic Dudes had a good match with the Midnight Express. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, but of course it was always lower card.
Yeah.
Well, of course. Because Jim Hurt didn't give a fuck about both of those teams.
Well, what do you expect from a pizza guy? And I don't know how the hell a pizza guy ever became a promoter. How in the hell does that ever? What did he do? Did he walk into that?
Technically.
He knew somebody.
What did he do? Call somebody?
Just because he worked at the station that produced the St. Louis wrestling, and that's the reason why he got the job.
That's the reason he got the fucking job. He didn't know shit about wrestling.
Let's go ahead.
Ric Flair hated his guts.
But you talking about Bobo Brazil's old stomping grounds?
Somewhat.
Yeah. Bobo Brazil, man, he's St. Louis native.
Let's go ahead and go with the next two questions asked by Frankadinkus 327. His first question is, do you think Hollywood Rock is the best version of The Rock, or is there another one?
Frankadinkus, that's the only good Rock.
Alright.
I'll be honest, I ain't a Rock fan, but the Hollywood Rock, I loved.
Pops, were you a Rock fan?
Not really.
Not really?
Let me put it this right here, right short and sweet. He made me laugh, that's about it.
He had the gift of gab, huh?
Yeah, he had the gift of gab, made me laugh, fucking over people, to tell, what's your name? It doesn't matter what your name is. You know, bullshit like that would make me laugh. Other than that right there, that's about it for The Rock.
So you didn't care about any
Nah, I didn't care. I really didn't care about any personas that he did or nothing like that.
You know, this is the way The Rock always... Like, I know people are just huge fans of The Rock.
Yeah.
I was never one of them.
I was an Austin fan.
For this reason is... The Rock, his promos, fantastic.
Yeah.
There was pretty much nobody really at the time, besides Austin and a few others, that had the mic skills that The Rock did have.
The gift of gab.
But, I don't know. I just never really cared about The Rock's character.
Yeah.
Or, don't get me wrong, good worker too.
Yeah.
But I just didn't care.
You couldn't have a bad match with it. Well, I mean, he had bad matches, but it wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
You know, my favorite Rock is Hollywood Rock.
And I'll have to agree, I think his best work was when he was Hollywood Rock.
Yeah.
I do.
When he was Hollywood Rock.
Mm-hmm.
That was my favorite. Remember when him and the Hurricane had a fucking match? Come on, he even had a match with the Hurricane.
Yeah.
Fucking Hurricane beat him for God's sake.
You mean the Hamburglar?
Yeah, the Hamburglar. There's Hamburglar and Grimace.
Yeah. Dude, my favorite is goddamn when he goes, what are you going to do? You going to throw a chicken McNugget at the Rock? You going to hit the Rock in the head with a cheeseburger? What kind of superpowers do you have?
What you guys to stop? You make him hungry.
And then when he made fun of Austin, you know, fucking saying that he's going to beat him and everything else, but nothing beats the Goldberg.
The Goldberg.
You know, Goldberg, you know. And don't forget the Hogan. Oh, maybe if I was talking your language, what you gonna do, huh, brother, huh? And then my favorite is when he's on the fucking mic on fucking Goldberg, you know, he's being satellite. Yeah, I ain't scared of Bill Goldberg. What are you gonna do, Bill? You gonna go black eye? You gonna give me all that? And then he called him a whisker biscuit ball-headed bitch. Fucking loved it. I fucking love the Hollywood Rock. That's my favorite Rock.
Yeah, great song too.
Yeah, great song too. I enjoyed the slow version.
Yeah, I always thought I just thought he always exuded more personality as
And the
Hollywood
Rock concert.
Yeah,
When he was Hollywood Rock was awesome too.
signed by Willie Nelson. All right,
When he's singing for Austin. While Austin's in the fucking truck.
in the truck underneath the sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had to choose my favorite Rock as far as in his career, it probably would have been Hollywood Rock.
Yeah, that's my favorite Rock.
Okay. So that was like
2003.
2003 Rock.
Yeah.
So, which is what they needed in 2003 too,
Yeah.
because Rock left in 2002 to do a few movies and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and
then his
they didn't
last
really
match-
have too many people at that time.
Yeah, and then his last match was a Backlash.
Yeah.
Until he came back for the WrestleMania 20.
Yep. So, yeah, I always enjoy that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Frankadikis' last question here is, who would you say is the most selfish WWE worker of all time?
Well,
Selfish.
Selfish.
You can probably name them, in my opinion.
There's a few that you can name
Yeah.
right off the bat.
Yeah, really.
Who are a couple?
Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Let's see if we can name another one. Selfish. Tommy, one of your favorites?
Brock Lesnar.
Well,
Brock
yeah.
Lesnar.
Jimmy Johnson himself.
Jimmy Johns. Can you name anybody else, really?
No, I think that's about it.
Pops. You can name one?
No, I can't.
Honestly, I think that's all I can really
Yeah.
name as far as
I
big name stars. I mean,
think, yeah.
when you think about selfish, Brock Lesnar does come to mind because, let's just be honest, Brock don't give a fuck about
people
anybody.
say, how is Brock selfish? How is Brock Lesnar selfish? All he cares about is himself. He always says he's just in it for the money. He don't like the business. He don't like wrestling. He just wants the money.
He just wants some
He
money.
wants to sit in his goddamn fucking bar and fucking read Dear Weekly So if that's the goddamn case, keep your ass in Minnesota in your red farm.
In Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota. Home of the Golden Gophers. You'll keep your ass there.
And the Ultimate Warrior.
The Ultimate Warrior, really unselfish.
Well, selfish.
Yeah, well, he is selfish.
Yeah.
He would always leave if he didn't get his way. He would always fucking he held Vince up for money before he went to that for the ring with the Triangle Tear versus him and Hogan.
Didn't care about.
Didn't care about hurting anybody.
Dropping people on their fucking heads
dropping people
and shit.
on his head. Goddamn, didn't care.
Didn't care about working with people. Didn't care about the wrestling business.
Didn't
wasn't
care
even a
about
fan.
No,
wasn't
even a fan. Just wanted the money.
Just wanted the money. Like hell, that like I think Jake Roberts said it on his thing when he had to work with Warrior.
Yeah, Warrior said, "I don't give a shit about you or your problems. I just want to make money so I can get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
That's all he cared about. That's
then,
why Ultimate Warrior's a piece of shit.
Sean, very talented though.
Very talented. There's a difference. He was very talented, but he was an unprofessional fucking long-haired prick.
Say what you mean, Tommy. Say what you say.
If he didn't get his way,
If he didn't get his goddamn way,
Well,
he'll take his ball and go home. And
loses his smile.
Loses his smile, go home and eat some more fucking Oreo cookies with his goddamn wife and kid.
He ate all the cookies.
He ate every single one. I don't know if they were Chips Ahoy or Say Today or I don't know what kind of fucking cookies they were, but he whooped them down. He'll whine, bitch, complain if he didn't get his way. And that's the thing I couldn't understand about fucking Vince. Letting him get away with fucking murder.
No, he let all these guys get away with murder.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Really?
That's the thing. I can't understand why he lets people like that, selfish motherfuckers, get away with anything.
And then we got Hogan.
Well, Hogan, at least he likes wrestling.
Yeah.
Unlike some of these motherfuckers.
Sean
likes wrestling.
Sean likes wrestling.
So at least you got two ones that actually love wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hogan not the best worker in the world. At least he loves the business.
Mm-hmm. I will say this. I mean, if you ever watch some of Hogan's matches in Japan, he done a lot of more stuff.
Yeah,
in Japan.
if he done that shit in Japan that he did here, he'd been a big star. Well, he was a big star here anyway.
Yeah.
But if he could do the shit that he did in Japan here,
like I seen a match with him and Muda in Japan. He was doing goddamn arm drags and fucking all these kind of moves. I was sitting there like, that ain't Hogan in fucking the USA.
Yeah, ain't Hogan in the US of A.
But Hogan, if he didn't work with
if he didn't get his way, it doesn't work for me, brother.
So most definitely, he always had his way. Pops was about the same.
I think about the same. The only difference is it was corporate.
Mm-hmm.
They were corporate, and if you didn't do the corporate way, or you're a new guy coming in and thinking that you're a new guy coming in, and they were not going to give up their spots. They would kill you to keep their spots. And here, if you had a match with them, the match was going their way. It wasn't going your way. You're going to lose, and that's the way it's going to happen.
And I guess some people would throw, some people, I wouldn't personally, but I know some people might say Ric Flair, but I'm sitting there scratching my head about Flair.
Yeah, Ric Flair selfish? How the fuck is Ric Flair selfish?
Ric
Look at
Flair,
all the sloppy jalopy guys he had to work with. He worked more sloppy jalopy guys than Hogan.
Here's the thing about Ric Flair too. Ric Flair, he knew the right time to drop the belt because he knew that the backlash when he dropped that regular title, it was like that people thought well, Ric Flair's over, it's done. Then get ready for then that right there would build up for the big rematch. That's the way Ric Flair's matches always were. For the start of it to the finish, it was all built up.
I mean, rather he dropped the belt to a person or not.
Yeah.
it wasn't really Flair's call that
No.
much. I mean, it was. He could say, "Hey,
Yeah.
like you do with Luger. I ain't dropping it to Luger. I'd rather drop it to Sting."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you rather see Sting as champion than Luger?
Yeah.
I
He
would
owed
have.
it- He owed it to Sting.
Yeah.
But he another say that we could say he knew what was best for the business. And if it's right here was best for the business, okay, I'll drop it right here. But you see, Ric Flair was Ric Flair. How long do you really think Ric Flair was going to do without that belt?
Not very long.
That's right.
He was a big name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was always an angle, and that's why they did. They built it up both ways for him to get the belt back the way it was.
All right, guys, and last question is asked by a good friend of ours, Tommy. We have him on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
Just recently, he posted about Mongo.
Yeah.
You seen it?
Oh, yeah.
The great Steve Mongo McMichael.
The great Steve Mongo McMichael.
Levante Smith.
That's right.
Good friend of ours has been.
He's a big Mongo fan.
He's a big Mongo fan. Been a supporter for a long time
That's right.
on the channel. His question is, how do you feel about Rusev going to, and he put this, AFW?
Yeah. Hey,
And-
speaking of that, they
Yeah.
need to pay me some fucking money because I'm the one who gave them that name.
All friends wrestling.
Hell, even Jim Cornette says it now.
Yeah.
You should pay me money too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the first one to call it All Friends Wrestling before it even started.
Mm-hmm. And
In other words, Tommy wants his fucking money.
Damn right, I want half.
I want a hat.
I want
No,
half.
I called him up with that fucking name.
And do you think Lana is next?
Alright. Let's go ahead and,
Let's go ahead and do Lana first.
Let's go ahead and do Lana first. Why the hell would she go there?
Yeah.
And secondly, their women's division sucks.
Well, she fit right in, though.
Well, of course she would.
Yeah, she sucks.
Hell, Alicia Fox would even fit in there.
At least Fox would fit in there.
You know, fuck. Their women's
She'd
division,
probably be the more talented one.
AFW's women's division is the fucking shits.
It is the shits.
It's the fucking drizzling fucking shits. And you know why it's the drizzling fucking shits? Top Ramen has that goddamn prestige.
Top Ramen.
He's the one who he says he's taking care of the women's division.
Yeah.
So who's to blame? It's Top Ramen, and it's Tony Orange Bootleg Cassidy Khan there.
Who dresses like his favorite wrestler for Halloween.
You know why? Because he's a fucking Jaguar fucking Mark. That's what he is. And how's your fucking daddy? Osama bin Laden.
Been a lot. And Big Bully Music.
Yeah, big bully Busick motherfucker with the goddamn handlebar mustache.
Colonel the Beard.
Colonel the Beers is more better.
I agree.
At least he had time.
I'm sorry, like, I hate this.
All right.
I hate the people involved in this motherfucker.
With the women's division.
Yeah, with the women's division, it's the shits.
It's the shits, okay?
Goddamn, the only good worker, you tell the only good worker, and I don't even see her on the goddamn thing, and there's only two good workers I see in that whole goddamn women's division.
But
Awesome Kong and Thunder Rosa.
I would throw maybe Britt Baker
Yeah,
in
I
there,
put Britt Baker third.
but other than that,
That's the only three that actually can work. Thunder Rosa, Awesome Kong, and Britt Baker. That's it.
but Tommy, the
And you gonna add Lana to that? Hell yeah, that's still three people.
that's still three people. Let's just be honest here.
Hell, at least in WWE, she has someone that actually could. At least there's a lot more women wrestlers that could carry her.
That can carry her, and that's the problem with AEW. There's nobody to carry anybody.
Yeah,
Yeah, because there's a lot of
to
wrestlers
a
really.
good fucking match.
There's a lot of wrestlers really breaking their back to carry her. I can tell you that, too.
And and the thing is that I really hate about AEW is that
AFW.
AFW.
I ain't putting that E in there.
They
They don't deserve the fucking E.
don't deserve the fucking E.
They don't deserve the fucking E. Change that motherfucker to an F.
But Their first women's champion was Riho.
Yeah.
Riho.
Riho.
Oreo.
She wasn't even. I don't even think she was 100 pounds.
And well, you know why that happened, don't you? That was the girl that Kenny wrestled when she was 9.
That's what it seems like.
I agree with Cornette.
Well, that's because he can move her anywhere he wanted to.
That was the 9-year-old girl that got, and Kenny gave her a job when she turned that age.
And the champion now is, what is it, Akira Shahida or whatever her fucking name is? Guess what? They're 2 Japanese women that nobody knows in the fucking United States.
That's the fucking thing. No one knows these Japanese women. The only one, you tell me, there's only one Japanese woman I know, and that was Aja Kong. I only knew her from Survivor Series 95.
Bull Nakata.
And Bull Nakata, alright, 2.
These are 2 Japanese women that the American audience don't fucking know!
That's the thing, they don't fucking know these people.
Unless you're a big fucking...
Unless you're a fucking...
all elite Japanese
yeah.
motherfucking, fucking...
Whacking it off with Dave fucking mullet, gray-haired Meltzer over here.
Well,
nobody knows who the fuck these people are.
Yeah, no one knows who the fuck they are.
Meltzer, we know Meltzer likes to do the licking.
And let's just agree with Tommy here that if Lana went,
nah,
nobody cared.
No, nobody really give a shit.
She wasn't changing the landscape.
No, fucking ain't gonna make no crew. Look what happened when Girl by Cameron came here. What did that do?
She was
who?
Girl by the Cameron.
Girl by Cameron over there. Remember the shitty Funkadactyl?
Oh, okay.
You know the worst one.
The worst one.
I'm being
Girl
honest.
by the Cameron.
I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the girl by the camera and the boy and the camera boy should get together.
Yeah. Let's just be honest. There's only one talent that Lana even possesses when she dances on Instagram. That's the only fucking thing.
It.
Is that all fucking AFW's gonna fucking tell her to do? I want you to go
get out there.
in the goddamn... Tony Khan and be like, I want you to go in the AFW ring and dance like you did in WWE.
We're gonna put a poll up there for you.
And Instagram.
But no, she's gonna dance and slide down the pole.
While I'm wearing my fucking Orange Cassidy shit. And whacking off to it. And having Osama bin Khan over here.
Yeah. Osama bin Khan.
I swear, I hate these motherfuckers. I really do.
And the last one, guys, is how do we feel about Rusev going to AEW?
Well, I knew it was going to happen. Any fucking WWE reject would show up there.
Yeah.
Would get a sniff of the Khan money.
Sniff of the Khan money.
Sniff of the Orange Cassidy money. I swear to God. Can I go ahead and say something about fucking Shaka Khan Jr. over here?
Floor's yours.
Let's go. Who would Vince McMahon dress like a fucking wrestler on his roster? Fuck no. As a fucking owner? No! Would Vince McMahon dress as fucking Diesel? Or would Vince McMahon dress as Shawn Michaels? Or would Vince McMahon dress as fucking The Undertaker? Or fucking Bret Hart? No!
Stone Cold.
Or Stone Cold or The Rock or any of these motherfuckers? But no, old Shaka over here, let's dress like Orange Cassidy and play with my Peter. We probably both play with each other's fucking Peter. I swear, I hate this fucking company. I really do. And then people say, oh man, they got a big coup. They signed fucking the Revival. They signed who? They signed this. They signed that. They're fucking liars because they just said, remember beforehand they said they're not signing they ain't signing every WWE superstar? That's a lie because they've been signing every single one! Every single one that's been fucking released, they have signed!
Mm-hmm.
Every single motherfucking one!
A lot of them.
Now, Rusev was released early.
Well, yeah, he was released early, and then he started to do this goddamn Twitch thing.
And WWE has now said that they can't have any third-party support.
Yeah.
Which is kind of stupid in my opinion.
It's kind of stupid, yeah.
Really stupid in my opinion.
Yeah, it is dumb.
Because the thing is
what the fuck can they do?
If WWE,
they can't go out and work.
Well, yeah. See, They can't go out and work, and they can't really support themselves. See, that's where the independent contractor thing is a bunch of bullshit,
Yeah.
in my opinion. If you work for the WWE, you should be a goddamn employee of the WWE.
Yeah.
Correct.
And they should have health benefits.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? If that would have been the case, I would have said, no, you're not working third-party fucking deals.
Right.
But since you're independent contractor, you're actually allowed to do that, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you were an actual employee, I can understand you saying, hey, you ain't doing no third-party
Yeah.
thing. You work for us. I employed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because WWE wants to get around their tax fees and everything
course.
else
Oh,
about
yeah.
independent contractors,
yeah.
they don't want to do that.
And,
Right.
and then, like I said, here comes Rusev, or should I say Miro,
Miro!
with fucking blonde fucking hair looking like Chicken Slim Shady. Chicken Slim Bulgaria. Hi, my name is
Miro.
my name is Root Mere Hero. My name is in my shitty Mickey Mouse shirt.
Yeah, he debuts.
He debuted.
Tommy, he debuts as Kip Sabian.
Who the fuck is Kip Sabian anyway? Only one I know is Kip James.
Kip James. Nobody named Kip gets over.
Yeah, only one that got over his Kip was Kip James.
That was barely.
Yeah.
That was TNA.
Yeah.
But Kip Sabian is going to get married to Penelope Ford, apparently.
Uh-huh.
Who used to date fucking Joey Janela. So
Joey Nutella.
yeah. So you
she's
can tell-
been passed around by Jelly to Kippy.
to Kippy. So we know where her logic
lower
lies.
parts.
Yeah.
Who's next going to go with Lieutenant Dan?
Lieutenant Dang with no legs.
Who's next going to go to Midget Marco?
Probably so.
Who's next she going to go to? She's going to go to Brandon Cameraman Cutler, being elite? Is she going to go to him next?
Brandon Cameraman Cutler.
You go to him next?
But
Yeah.
he comes out as Kip Sabian's best man.
Did
for
you hear a
wedding.
song said Best Man?
Best man.
Best Man! Here comes Rusev with a big chizzy beard, like a big smile on his face, milking some con money. Here he comes with his blonde hair.
And dressed like a
Dressed like a fucking schmuck.
I don't care how much that.
I don't give a fuck how much. You could have got that at fucking Rose's. You could have got that same shit at a fucking Rose's or a fucking Goodwill or a fucking Salvation Army
True that.
and paid less money.
Because I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, I ain't wearing those $700 t-shirts.
I'm not wearing
or fucking $1,500 pair of goddamn pajama pants.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I could pay fucking pajama pants for fucking $2.
And then his shoes cost what, $250?
Fuck that. I get $2 fucking yard sale shoes.
Yeah, $2 yard sale shoes.
But see, that's the thing. And people say, "Oh man, yeah, we got Miro."
Did you like the promo about fuck the brass rings?
Well, yeah, but what's he? Well, here's the thing.
Oh, did you hear the fucking AEW marks?
Well, of course they did. They whizzed all over.
Miro.
I was thinking they're saying Mark.
Mark.
I didn't hear Miro. I thought they said Mark.
Okay, let's just be honest here.
I did like Rusev is talented. I ain't
He
gonna
is.
knock Rusev
Yes.
whatsoever. But here's the goddamn thing. What the fuck are they gonna do with him? He's gonna flounder like the rest of these goddamn ex-WWE superstars
Is he
have.
gonna wear the same shit?
Is he gonna wear the same shirt? Is he gonna say Miro under the belly? Or you know what the fuck is he gonna wear?
Is gonna be Miro on the ass?
The Miro on the ass? Or is it gonna be his fucking blonde hair on it? Like, I don't know what the fuck.
And, you know, this is the thing, is he just came there and they cut a promo and then he said, I'm one of the best gamers on Twitch.
That's the thing. I hate that. I'm one of the best gamers on Twitch. Who gives a fuck?
I don't give two fucks.
I don't give two fucks. This is a wrestling show. If you want to fucking do a gamer, go on G4.
G4 around the world.
Well, I don't give a fuck. Go on a goddamn gaming channel. On fucking TV.
Listen, we play video games a lot.
We play
here.
video games too, but you don't hear me fucking complaining here. Hey, we're here to do a wrestling rampage. Guess what? I'm a gamer on Twitch.
I'm a Twitch fucking gamer.
Guess what? I should say I'm a gamer on Instagram. How you like that? I swear, every stupid. Have you noticed every ex-WWE superstar that goes there looks like a fucking schmuck?
They do.
They had one of the greatest goddamn tag teams from WWE, fucking FTR, and look what they're doing. Yeah, they're tag team champions. Tag team champions of what? Garbage. Look at fucking, and I loved how Matt Cardona made his debut. Oh, here comes Matt Cardona! He's friends with Cody, so that's how he got in.
Yeah.
Is Brian Meyer going to show up here too? I'm waiting for Kurt. When's he coming? Come knocking on my door. I guess they didn't let him in. And then here comes fucking, who else? Here comes fucking every goddamn ex-WWE superstar shows up in that bitch.
Brutally.
Every one of them.
Yep.
And fucking they have gotten, it feels like they have gotten worse. Mm-hmm. Ever since they stepped foot in the AEW arena that looks like the Impact Zone. We're not talking about the good Impact Zone. We're talking the trashy. You know the one that had NWA TNA? That one.
We're just gonna paint it black.
Yeah, we're just gonna paint it gray.
Pops, anything you want to add about this?
Fucking trash.
We know that you didn't even like Rusev.
No, I never did like him. I really don't give a fuck what he does there. But here's the thing, if I was a wrestler, I would probably go there for the money. But let me explain something to you. I would not put up with a goddamn bull. Motherfucker, if you're not going to touch me, I ain't selling shit. I'm not going to go for no Hyuga bullshit. You either fucking touch me, or motherfucker, I ain't selling a motherfucking thing you do.
Also, we should mention this too, is, I see a lot of people complain on social media saying that, this is just like when WWF fucking signed Steve Austin and Cactus Jack and fucking
Triple
H as John Paul Levesque and fucking, who was the other fucking one? I'm trying to remember. There was somebody else that they signed. And they signed him from WCW and brought him to WWF and made him a star. This is Tony fucking Khan.
This is Tony fucking Khan. Who's a fucking mark?
Who signed these motherfuckers?
Who signs? None of these guys can hold a candle to fucking Cactus Jack.
And by the way, we should
None of these guys
mention that Brody Lee.
Yeah, Brody Lee.
Kurt Hawkins. Zack Ryder.
Yes.
Fucking Miro.
Yeah.
Fucking John Moxley.
Chris Jericho.
Or fucking Big Belly Jericho.
Matt Hardy. John Spears.
These guys
FTR.
are not Mick Foley. These guys are not
Steve Austin.
Yeah, these guys are not fucking Stone Cold. These guys
are not fucking Triple H.
Undertaker.
Yeah, Undertaker. None of these guys are in that fucking category.
These guys are not top fucking talent.
And to me, people's like, oh, John Moxley, and I saw he was number one on PW. That makes me want to vomit. Because he's not number one in my eyes. He has gotten worse.
Yes.
He came from WWE where he was actually decent.
I wouldn't say great, but decent.
I wouldn't say great. Yeah, I would just say decent.
Okay.
When he shows up in AEW, he has gotten fucking worse.
Okay, I'm just going to say this right here, and now I'm going to end it right here for me. This guy owns a football team. He went into wrestling. What for? You got to be football. Vince McMahon has been in wrestling all his goddamn life.
That's the thing. Vince knows wrestling. He's been in wrestling for fucking years.
Tony Khan getting into professional wrestling and booking a fucking promotion.
Booking it.
Is what every jerk-off male like Dave Meltzer, wrestling fan, would love to do.
Yeah. They see themselves in Shaka.
Yeah.
They see themselves in Shaka.
But the trouble of it is,
I hope your fucking Jacksonville Jaguars fucking go
Nah.
be last in the goddamn division.
Here's-
I want this company to fucking roll over and fucking croak. Because it's going to here eventually.
I know.
I'm sorry, the way this company's going, it's going to. And then they're all high and mighty because they got 1 million. Watch it go back down. And then they're going wild bitch
Here's
and
the
play
thing.
about it.
You have got to know what appeals to your audience. Vince McMahon back in the day knew what would appeal to motherfucking audience. That's why
the thing.
People, and fans nowadays, they go, wrestling's as popular as it's ever been. Bull fucking shit.
Wrestling is not as popular as what it's been. No.
People
This-
in the 80s would watch wrestling on television like they do now on AEW, and they're fucking gloating about, well, we got 1 million. They will get 5, 6, 7, 8, up to 10 million viewers on a fucking pre-fucking take show for crying out fucking loud.
And you guys only get a 1 million?
And here's another thing. Here's another
Ooh.
thing. Now, don't get me
Hell,
wrong.
y'all even having trouble
Cody
being in
Rhodes.
developmental territory.
Cody Rhodes. He's far from his daddy.
Yeah,
That's
he's
the one
Jeff
thing right
Jarrett.
there. That's it.
Ah,
But
well,
another thing I want to say is this right
from
here.
Dusty to Jeff. There's what Cody is.
You are not your dad. You cannot run a fucking
Yeah,
company.
he is.
Number one reason is your dad when he run
In
that.
reality,
He had people to back him back.
you
He
see,
had talent
that's
around
like
him.
the goddamn meme. In reality, Cody thinks in reality he's Dusty Rhodes. He's booking like Dusty Rhodes. He has the Dusty Rhodes mindset. In reality, he's Jeff Jarrett.
Yep, in TNA. Well, don't get me wrong. At least fucking Jeff Jarrett bringing some talent from time
Yeah.
to time to TNA for fucking Christ's sake.
It's sad. It's miserable. And like I said,
It's an embarrassment.
you got Meltzer out here.
You got fucking Meltzer around the
fucking
goddamn
licking their
pot.
goddamn nuts over him. So goddamn. Wrestling is nothing but a bunch of fucking garbage now. You goddamn
But
dumb
say-
motherfucking marks.
Saying the Young Bucks are
And-
the greatest tag team of all time.
We should just
Give me a
win.
fucking break.
Win.
We should just mention one other thing. There was a few comments from people on our channel about us bitching about AEW. And I'll tell you this. This is our channel. We'll talk about what the fuck ever we
If I
want
want
to
to
talk
fucking talk about
about.
this,
If you don't like what we talk about, your precious AEW, don't watch the fucking
then
channel.
don't watch the fucking video. I'll talk about this company until it fucking croaks.
Here's the thing.
And let me tell you, when that happens, I'm gonna throw a
Here's the thing.
goddamn party.
Here's the thing I want to say.
I'll
We're-
make sure
we're
I
gonna-
get some
we're
Bud
gonna
Light
close
that
this
day. I'll make
motherfucker
sure I
out,
get-
right? We don't give a fuck about what you think, about what you say, because
know
let me
what?
tell you, do research,
I'm gonna give
motherfucker.
you a heads
Do
up right now.
research.
I'm gonna give you a heads up right now. When this company rolls over and croak, I'm not getting Bud Light. I'm getting the Steve Austin beer.
Here's the
I'm gonna
thing.
celebrate that way.
But it really doesn't matter in this world the way it's in right now. Trump world, everybody's gonna get butthurt.
Hey guys, make sure if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys did, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't give a fuck either
I don't
way.
give a fuck.
But make sure you either give
Well,
us...
you know, if you're getting thumbs down, you know it's a mark.
Well, give us a thumbs up or give us a thumbs down because
Maybe they can lick mouse.
it just lets us know that you watched the fucking video.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys do that. And make sure that you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Wrestling Rampage 2. Follow us on Twitter at Russell Rampage. You can have Pops on Facebook. He's always talking about the evil man in the White House.
That's
evil
right.
orange man in the White House.
Say
The
my
evil
opinion.
hugs.
Those that don't like it, love it.
Hey guys, you can follow me and Tommy on Instagram. We're always on Instagram.
That's right.
Posting things, talking about things, whatever.
Yep.
And guys, make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button for more great videos coming to you guys because we are that cream that rises to the top.
Cream of the crop.
And nobody does it better.
Fucking right.